Today, I'm gonna be ranking Sims 4 packs that we need in order of how much I want to see these packs and how much fun and excitement I think they would bring to the game. This is gonna be my order of ranking here. So I've got my tier list, my ranking list. At the top, we've got EA, we need this. This is the category for packs that I think we need the most in the game. And then we've got the want it category. This is things that I would love to see, I want in the game, but not something that is maybe in like the biggest demand. Then we've got meh. Meh is like average. Average is gonna be like things we want, maybe things that we want to see, but like not the most important. Not into it, obviously, is a pack that, I mean, I wouldn't really have that much interest in. And then bad idea is gonna be things that we don't need, things that don't need to happen in the game, packs that we are not interested in and do not want. Over here, we've got my really scary kind of emojis that I picked for the pack logos. So we've got the baby pack here, we've got the elder pack. We're gonna talk about all of these, break all of these down and what they mean, but we've got babies, elders, cars, burglars, a teen pack, and the Sims 4 generations. So I'm gonna break all of these down, these 6 packs that I think that I want to see in 2021 in the Sims 4, and where I would rank them. This is basically gonna be like a pack ranking video, but like for packs that we don't have yet. Let's start off with burglars. In previous Sims games, we had burglars, and I can't tell you how many times I would be spooked from like the music in The Sims 1. The thing with this is we already have cops. We've got police officers in The Sims 4. My question is, why do we have those if we don't really have any like chaos happening? Basically, back in previous Sims games, burglars would like break into your house in the middle of the night. If you had an alarm would go off. They would basically just steal some of your stuff in the middle of the night. My Sims just be chilling. My Sims just be living their best life undisturbed. I don't know if it's just me. I feel like I need some more bad things to happen to my Sim. Is that bad to say? I don't know, but I feel like burglars and thieves are something that would be really fun to add in The Sims 4. Plus, in the middle of the night, you're kind of just like watching your Sims sleep, like waiting for the morning. I think a really fun pack idea could be like a burglar or like thief pack. Imagine get to work, but you're a burglar. You have to break into other Sims houses, steal something, try not to get caught by the police. I mean, I don't know if EA would go for it, but I personally think that would be a lot of fun. For the burglar pack, I think I'm gonna go want it. I want chaos in my game. I want to see some bad stuff happen to my Sims. I'm gonna put that in the want it category. The next Sims 4 pack idea would be a teen pack. Teens in The Sims 4 are essentially young adults that go to school. There's a little to no distinction between a Sims 4 teen and a Sims 4 young adult, other than they go to high school. But even that, I feel like, really doesn't have much impact on our teens' lives. I think it could be a really cool idea to add like graduations, events, school dances. I know proms is more of like an American thing, but a prom, a dance, even after school group projects or sporting events. I think it could also be cool if your Sims kind of had like sports that they could go to after school. Like Discover University, how they have like sport teams you can join, esports teams, debate groups, things like that. Even just cliques or like friendship groups, I feel like could be kind of interesting. House parties, I don't know. I think it would be really cool for a Sims 4 pack to be like Discover University vibes, but like for teens. For teens, I think I'm gonna put that on EA, we need this. I think this would be something that a lot of people are interested in. I think it'd be really, really fun in terms of gameplay and adding more depth to the ages of our Sims. I think EA, we need this. Next one we're gonna talk about is babies. It is a well-known fact that babies are literally objects in The Sims 4. By the way, I feel like you could argue that any of these like pack ideas could also be like update ideas. Keep in mind we're talking about EA though, so I don't know how likely that would be to happen for like full updates like this, but literally adding anything else for babies to do in The Sims 4 would be an upgrade. There is next to nothing for them to do when your Sim is a baby. Most of the time, I just age them up into a toddler. I think it would be cool if we had like different clothing. I know Nifty Knitting kind of started to come out with like baby like onesies or something, like being able to give your baby clothes or like baby hairs, having change tables for your babies so you don't just like throw them up in the air and then the diapers change. Things like that I think would add a little bit more A, realism, and B, interest in have the baby be a baby age in The Sims 4. Even just like bonding time with parents, the crawling like around baby time on the floor. I don't know. well. So this would be something completely new, completely different. I really hope that if they don't bring this to The Sims 4, at least it's been thought about for The Sims 5. Okay, for babies. I know some people are gonna disagree with me on that one, but I'm gonna put not into it with babies. I'm so sorry. No, I'm not. I'm gonna go meh for baby. The next one we're gonna talk about is cars. Personally speaking, I don't really care if we get cars. I know a lot of people really want them, and the reason why I say I don't really care that much for them is because we don't have an open world. So it would literally just be a rabbit hole. But what I do think would be really cool is if we had like car items. So I love to build in The Sims 4. If I could build a garage for my Sims with like garage items and like cars and actual doors that would function, I think that would be kind of fun. It could also open up different jobs, different hobbies, working on cars, becoming a car mechanic. Imagine like Sims would like come and drop their cars off at your house and you had to like fix it and then they would come and pick it back up. I don't know, I think that would be kind of cool. Or gas stations. I think just the animation of your Sims like getting into the car and like driving where they want, I think generally that's what people want. Other than just like going to the end of the lot and disappearing. Okay, for cars. I think for cars, I'm also gonna put under meh or want it. I'm between want it and meh. I really want it for the build items. And if we could do those hobbies and stuff, I think that would be cool. Okay, I'm gonna go want it only if it would be more than just a rabbit hole. The next one is an elder pack. And elders, just like teens, not as bad as babies, but definitely just like teens, they don't have much to do. There's not much distinction between an adult and an elder. I think adding in retirement homes would be really fun. More elderly activities would be really interesting. They are kind of starting to go this way with Nifty Knitting. At least we've got like an elderly hobby, or they tried to make it seem like that. But a retirement home I think would be so cute. Just a whole building full of elderly Sims just hanging out, just chilling, doing some elderly activities. I think it would be cute. For elders, I think I'm gonna put them down at meh. I think we have gotten a little bit better with like Nifty Knitting having another hobby, I guess, for elders. I'm gonna put elders down at meh. And finally, the final Sims 4 pack that I would love to see is Sims 4 Generations, and I'll tell you why. Essentially, all of the things that we've talked about today, minus maybe the burglars and cars in The Sims 4, were included in The Sims 3 Generations. So if you're unfamiliar, The Sims 3 Generations was essentially an expansion pack that focused heavily on like life events. Looking into some of the features that The Sims 3 Generations had, we had those like teen parties, school dances, prom night for teens, graduation. I feel like that's so important. It's like, what are you working towards? Like a graduation for children and teens, I feel like would be kind of cool. They had new after school activities. They can attend ballet classes, boy or girl scouts, and they had those like high school clubs that we were talking about, sports teams, drama clubs, debate teams, school bands. I feel like that would even be a really cool idea with more instruments and music and like an actual band that you could form. Adults could have a midlife crisis. We had daycares. I mean, you could go on and on. The Sims 3 Generations was top tier, and I think if The Sims 4 came out with like a Sims 4 Generation style pack, it would include a lot of these things that I think a lot of us would love to see. And some of the new objects even included the costume chest, which like thinking back, that was so cute. Kids would like put on costumes and dress up. We had spiral stairs, tree houses that were actually functional, strollers. I mean, the list goes on and on. The thing I don't understand about this one too is like, it's all right here. It's been done before by the Sims franchise. I don't know if their goal is to like implement some of these things slowly as updates. To be honest, I have no freaking idea. Finally, for The Sims 4 Generations, I'm gonna put that at EA We Need This. This pretty much covers all the bases anyway. So if I put the elders and babies at meh, hopefully The Sims 4 Generations would like compensate for those things. One, it can be the burglars and the cars. Teens are up at EA We Need This. And then the babies and the elders are down at meh. Notice how none of these are down under not into it or bad idea, because these are all things that we really want in The Sims 4. At least the things that I want. I'm not gonna speak for everyone else. These are things that I want, but I think a lot of people are on the same page. Let me know down below what you guys think about my ranking list. If you have any ideas for packs that you want to see in the future in The Sims 4. But that's all I got for you guys. That was ranking Sims 4 packs that we don't have yet, but we need. If you guys like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the